Busy Monday. Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. We're down in the paint department with a new coach to our consignment inventory. Stay with us. We're gonna go take a tour of an awesome X3 double slide with a great floor plan. So we're down in the paint department. We were looking at a few things, everything from new paint to repairs. We do it all at the Marathon Coburg location, also known as the Mothership, also known as the Marathon headquarters. But one of my favorite things to show and tour is this display wall. These are several different paint jobs over the last several years. These paint samples have been viewed by many, many people for examples of what Marathon's skills are in the paint department. And I just love seeing so many of these because I know the coaches. That's what's so cool. And you guys probably do too from watching Marathon Mondays. Let's get it. We're going this way. Hope everyone had a good Easter. It's Monday morning. We're hanging out with 4 60-foot paint booths. Here's something awesome. Shane, come take a look at this. A new coach getting painted. Right here in this building, that's one of the blessings and cool things about Marathon is that we have this resource right in our building. We can paint coaches, we can repair coaches, we can repaint coaches. Coach 959 right there, you guys. How about a 2006 X3 double slide, XL2 right here in inventory, ready for you, ready for its next owner. This is a fantastic coach. And if you're interested, MalW, M-A-L-W at marathoncoach.com. That's my website, that's my email. You guys know already. Let's take a look. The exterior, I love the colors on this. I also love, take a look at the fenders, how they fade from that gold down to the black. It's a really cool coach, you guys. We're gonna go inside and take a full tour of Coach 959. Come on in, everybody. We're inside, so it's a little dark in here, but hope everybody can see. This is a really good floor plan. And of course, because it's an X, the cockpit and the living quarters are on the same level. So where Shane, our videographer, is on the same level that I'm on. But one of my favorite floor plans that we've done, and this is the reason. I love having this huge TV, and these are upgraded TVs from the era, so they are upgraded from the original TVs, but having the TV back here closer to the galley, it's one of my favorite things that we did on this floor plan. You've got the dog-legged jackknifing sofa, so this portion jackknifes, but you've got the dog leg so you can actually lean and or sleep here and watch the TV here. You can also have a TV over the cockpit right there. How about that? But you've got the L-shaped dinette on the curb side or the patio side in this floor plan. And you can also sit here. You've got a recliner here, and don't forget that recliner can be moved. So like when your slides are out, which they are right now, that recliner could actually be moved because this seat actually swivels around to become part of your salon. But there's a lot of seating situations going on in Coach 959, but it's all, in my opinion, based on the fact that you can actually look at that TV, or you could have a TV over here, and there's no TV covering up the beautiful Prevo windows here in this slide out. That's one of the things I really like about this floor plan. We've seen several of these coaches come back to us. This one is back to us, and it's for sale. All right. What should we look at next? You got a good shot of that cockpit. Cockpit is in great colors. Blacked out with that burl wood dash. Really nice. This is a well-maintained gold standard consignment coach to us, guys. So if you are in the market for a coach of this era, 19-year-old coach in good condition, this is one of those coaches that would really be a really good coach. I remember when I sold it 5 years ago, maybe 6, to the current owners that are consigning it with me now. This is just a really good coach with, like I already told you, a great floor plan. let's get into more of that floor plan. Storage here and below. There is so much storage in this coach. And you see how the partitions are built in there. But you've got all of the storage here. You've got 4 of these drawers here. You've got drawers underneath, or storage underneath the TV. You've got storage underneath the L-shaped dinette over there on that curbside. And that extends all the way back out to this side over here. But look at, as you move into the galley, one of the things that we hear a lot from owners is, I don't have enough storage in my pantry. Take a look at that. And this thing completely slides out. How about that? So right here in the galley, you're doing the dishes, which there's a dish drawer down there, but you're washing dishes, you're cleaning, you're preparing food. You've got the microwave convection oven here. You've got all that right behind you, all of this storage here for food storage. And it slides out for the convenience. Plus you've got some racks on the, let me close that down so it doesn't go flying when we're driving. On the drawer, you've got more storage there. Just when you think it's done, take a look at this. One of the things that really stood out to me is how much storage there is in the galley. And these are deep, deep drawers in there. All right, residential refrigerator right here and a Mana with that frosted glass. Like having those, secure those down. But lots of storage above and below here of your galley. And of course, the double sink here, and the sink is a solid surface sink, not a stainless, which I'm a fan of that. Stainless sinks are okay for some people. Me, I prefer the solid surface. It also looks better in my opinion. That's the galley. It's one of my favorite parts, and also having the TV here and everybody in here entertaining while you're preparing food or just hanging out. It's a real comfortable coach. Water and ice in the door of the refrigerator also. As we move into the midship of the coach, another thing I've expressed over the years on Marathon Mondays is the S-curve of this floor plan. Another thing I really prefer, because it creates, in my opinion, now granted, there is a door right here. If I hit the button, this door right here, air slides across, okay? Pocket door to cut off the galley from the midship or from the water closet. Very important. There's also one over here leading into the bedroom. But if you wanted to leave that open because of the S-curve, you're that far away, or you appear to be that far away from the water closet or where the commode is. So it just creates a little bit more separation in your floor plan. And I could show you that on video, which we're doing right now, but to really truly experience it inside the coach, it really expresses itself in person, because I'm literally back here towards the commode. That's the S-curve of this contoured wall, and it's really an important part of the floor plan. Good storage in here too. Above, below, and on the side of the sink. Another thing not to overlook is how much sink space is in here. Excuse me, countertop space. Lots of countertop space. Just to show you, there's my big cell phone right there on the counter. Lots of space to set things. Also the sink, not small. We've seen in some marathons where we've installed by request or part of the floor plan smaller sinks. This is not a small sink. This is a 14-inch across sink, and I think that's important. It's not just the across dimension, but the depth of it, and that's really an important thing that a lot of people kind of overlook or don't think about. When you're looking at a floor plan, you know, is your bowl of your actually sink small? A lot of people do not prefer the small sinks, and this one has a very large 12-inch from here, 14-inch from here. Left to right 14, north south 12. Very cool. Yeah, look at that shower. Very nice shower with a bench seat. It's kind of a corner wedge of a seat, but you actually have it in there. And another thing that was done in this coach is you actually have the shampoo and the shower gel installed on the wall. All right, into the water closet. Here you go right here. And of course you've got an air door right there to close that off, pocket door to close that. You can keep that closed at all times, or you can leave it open depending on who's in the coach or who's not in the coach. Moving into the bedroom, before I move in, I won't open it, but for a washer dryer right here behind this frosted mirrored glass. So you do have a full washer dryer right here. These are really deep shelves here and several drawers that are pretty long. And these are right across from your washer dryer. Now, you've got storage above, okay, above the bed. I've got the Roman shades down to show them, because one of the things that a lot of people really like and appreciate in the bedrooms of a Marathon coach are Roman shades. It provides for better blackout than your typical shades. So in the salon, you've got the typical shades that you would see in a coach. In the bedroom here, we have the shades that are Roman shades. That's what they're called, is Roman shades. And they just provide for a better blackout for your sleeping quarters. And that's what this is. Okay, full closet in the back. I can't overstate the importance and size of a rear closet. And Shane's actually getting up in there to show you how big dimensionally this is. And I'm gonna get right in here too. So I'm almost standing up, but there's a ton of room. I mean, this could even be a bunk. There's so much room. But you've got a dog leg here. This is a 5-footer here and a 2.5-footer over here on the curb side. So there's a ton of hanging space in here, but a lot of storage space. 3 drawers there, and of course, audio visual behind the glass. Okay, and I think this coach is already Starlinked up, so it already has Starlink features. Another thing about this coach, upgraded televisions, which is really nice. Excuse my cough. And upgraded iPad integration. As you can see, iPads charging on the wall over there. So this coach has already gone to the Crestron system of iPads, so it's already had that integration, which is really important for the next owner. All right. Storage below here. Upgraded Sharp Smart TV here. The jump seat for those airline stewardesses that want to sit here. I guess the stewardesses, they sit on their hands, don't they? I don't know. Very cool. Oh yeah, what's this? Oh yeah, good drawers. Good wedge drawers. I call these wedge drawers because guess what? They're wedged in. Very nice. Good drawers. Lots of good storage in Coach 959. This is a really, really nice coach. Carpet in the bedroom, tile as soon as you leave the bedroom, right here, all the way into the water closet and all the way into the cockpit. No mirrors on the ceiling. That's another thing that a lot of people talk about, is they don't want the mirrors on the ceiling. This has a really nice ceiling and it does have lighting effects. So that's another thing. There are lighting effects throughout this coach, indirect lighting. So it's really got a lot. This coach really brings a lot. And when you walk into this area, there's so much, it just feels really open. Double slide X, I love it. I like how there's this back deck here. If you're sitting here, you could charge your phone and or iPad right here. I'm thinking of this coach as a owner. What an owner will do when they're experiencing, when they're on the road or at an RV park or somewhere enjoying their RV, where they would want to be sitting and hanging out. The leather is in great shape in this coach. From the dash, the seats, all the way back through this coach. This is a really, really nice coach. Co-pilot actually has a GPS, which is another thing that I really appreciate that was done in this coach. Yeah, very, very nice. Coach 959, a 2006 X Double Slide, ready for its next owner. Malw, M-A-L-W, at marathoncoach.com. That's my email. Reach out to me if you're interested in getting into a really nice marathon. This is a great example. And it's available right now. Gold standard consignment. Be yourself and do good things, you guys. A big thanks to Shane for hanging out with me this morning. our new videographer. We're doing good things here at Marathon, and really appreciate you guys following Marathon Mondays. We've got more shows all summer long. We're going to be all over the country. We're going to be down at Pacific Shores real soon, which is an awesome RV park, only an hour and a half from the mothership. So hang out with us. Also, my man Ryan Drenga is going to be down in Lake Havasu later this week. So we're going to actually talk with Ryan, hopefully, and see what he's up to. He's going to a boat show down there. So you're going to have an awesome marathon at that boat show down in Lake Havasu with my man Ryan Drenga from our Florida location. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'm going to get out of here. And yeah, somebody buy this coach. Buy this coach. Somebody get into this one.